You see this brother over here that looks like an Edomite? He got the straight hair, he got blonde hair and blue eyes. You know he's an Israelite. Nah, man, fuck out of here. Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. You ain't gonna believe that. Why? Because you were taught in your mind that every Israelite's gonna come looking like John Shaft. That's not gonna happen. All right. The Most High is about variety. That was it on that. Okay. You got something, brother?
No.
All right. Now go from there to Hosea 5:3. And there's one more scripture after that. I got a couple more scriptures, but the point is already made. You don't want to beat a dead horse. So we're going to go to Hosea 5:3, and then one more scripture after that, and we're going to close it on that. Because no matter on earth, no matter where on earth Israel is at, no matter what they look like, we could judge things wrong. You know, you might look at a pygmy and say, yo, you a heathen, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he might be an Israelite. You don't know that. But the Most High knows, like Yaakov used to say, the elder Yaakov used to say, the Most High knows. So you can't judge just based on appearance, because this is what the Most High said through Hosea. Read that.
Hosea chapter 5 verse 3. I know Ephraim and Israel is not hid from me.
So the Most High says, I know Ephraim and Israel is not hid from me. Israel might be hid to y'all dudes out there. You might look at these people of the other nations that are Israelites, and you might they might be hid to you, but they're not hid to the Most High. So read that again.
Right. Hosea 5:3. I know Ephraim and Israel. And Israel is not hid from me.
And Israel is not hid from me. So wherever Israel is at, the Most High knows where they are. And what did the Most High said? That Israel is at the what? As the sands of the seas.
That's right.
So there's more Israelites on the earth than anybody else on the planet. Go ahead.
Right. It says, Salakia, it says,
read it again. That's cool.
I know Ephraim and Israel is not hid from me. For now, O Ephraim, thou committest whoredom, and Israel is defiled.
Right, so now go from there to Amos 9:9, and we'll make this the last scripture. I had a couple of scriptures that I had before that I wanted to kind of hit, because they were good precepts to go into. But what you got? Amos, read it. Elder Ayathan got it. Read it, brother.
Amos 9:9. It says, For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
Wait a minute. The Lord said, For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
Yeah.
In other words, wherever Israel is at, the Most High is going to get that sift, right? That sieve. And what's that sieve? You know, what's a sieve? For you scholars out there, you niggas and you spicks that claim that only these people are Israelites. What's that sieve that the Most High is using to sift with? The word. The Most High is using the word to sift Israel out from among these nations.
Yep.
That's why when the word goes out, you have brothers out there that might look like white dudes. They might look like East Indians. They might look like Chinese. They might look like Africans. But the word draws them.
And they come right,
and they come right to the word. So the Most High is using the spiritual sift, which is the word, and he's sifting Israel from among all these nations with the word. Go ahead.
It says, I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
Right, so you take the corn, you put it in a sieve, you sift it. You know, the good corn, you know, the bad shit goes out and the good stays in, or vice versa. You know, but you get the impurities out and you keep the goodness. Which is the goodness is the seed of Israel. Which is a corn, and the word corn comes from the word kernel, which goes back to the word Cornelius. Which Cornelius was the first Israelite foreigner to be brought in to the fold of the Israelite foreigners. Go ahead.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Why shall not the least grain fall upon the earth? Because the Most High said, I know Ephraim, and Israel is not hid from me. So you brothers out there, man, you know that you may look like the other nations, and you believe in this word, just keep fighting, keep striving. You know, your brother out there in Slovenia, and you other brothers out there in the different camps that might be going through the same situation. Look, take it from me, brothers. I've been going through this shit for 20 years. I'm still going through it. You know, but it's nothing to me because I've already dealt with it for so long. And I've built a resistance to it.
well, that's
and,
the
you know, they still do.
You know what? And this thing is a thing of faith, man.
Which, you know what? Let me just say it like this: that the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has given me the spirit to build a resistance to it. Because otherwise, I would have fell out a long time ago. Go ahead,
right? Which that's why the scriptures tell you is of the Lord, you know, that worketh in us to do of his good good will.
That's right.
Paraphrasing the scripture, but. Basically, brothers, you just have faith, man.
Right. And
don't let your faith can't stand in men.
That's right.
You know, fuck. I mean, hey, the Most High, that's your judgment in this life, or whatever. We all was brought into captivity. We got the curses on us, the Most High scattered us amongst the other nations and everything. That's the scriptures. That's the prophecy, man. But that proves that we're Israel, because the Lord said that was going to happen.
That's right.
So you brothers out there, man, strengthen yourselves, man. Stay in the scriptures. Strengthen your brother in Slovenia and any other brothers out there that
different camps
that are part of this thing. You know,
just strengthen
yourself, man. Pray to the Lord, build up your faith.
Yep.
You know, and that's it, man.
And keep moving forward, because this thing is close.
Yep.
So the Lord said, "What? I know Ephraim and Israel is not hid from me." So wherever the Israelites are at, the Most High is going to gather them together. That was the vision that the Lord gave to John.
I mean,
you know, and that's why John didn't know who those people were. And instead of giving a foolish answer, he gave a righteous answer. He said,
"Right,
thou knowest,
right,
sir, thou knowest," because he didn't know. All right, so you're going to have Israelites that's going to look like the other nations, but the Lord's going to bring them in because they're Israelites. So with that, we're going to say shalom. And I hope you brothers out there, you know, have been edified, you know, with this lesson, you know, and comforted in the spirit by the words of the scriptures. And until the next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.